is Thursday, and this is going to be Vlogmas 4, which is mainly going to be shelf tour. I'm not going to do a lot today with this, but I did want to come on here to say, just to sort of, you know, if you're following the narrative, such as it were. So we had the Trader Joe cauliflower gnocchi, which sounds weird, but it was actually really good. And Bill made it kind of a bit of a sort of a slight sauce, and it was very creamy. Hey, Mr. T. Mr. T's here. Hey. Hey, baby. He wants food. He's like, you can't just let me in and not feed me. That's not how it works. And then the other thing is, if you're following the cat calendar, advents calendar, which I know one of my viewers is opposed to philosophically, I guess, which I sort of understand. It's very silly, but you know, what do we do? They're pets. They're the family pets, and so we spoil them. But as I had feared, don't do that. She's scratching the chair. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. Cats. Being cats. That's Shirley. She does that a lot. Sorry, guys. Lily did she didn't digest those little treats very well. She spit up a little bit, which is quite common with cats. Not a big deal, but I had a feeling that they would do that those treats from the calendar are a little bit, they're not their usual diet. And I've had cats before who just couldn't sort of, in German we say vertragen, they couldn't digest them easily. And so I just wanted to, you know, update you on that situation. And I'm probably just going to do some pictures today, kind of insert them into the vlog, and then there'll be the shelf tour, the first one, and that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, I might come on at the end again. We'll see. Hope you're all doing well, and happy Thursday. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the Grim Readers Vlogmas. Here we are with the first of what probably will be a regular component of the Vlogmas, which is the shelf tour of the wall of books. Up there you see pictures of cats of yesteryear who are no longer with us. We have Hansi. He was a great cat. He was a wonderful cat, and he liked to frolic in the leaves outside, even though he was someone we would take for walks on a leash. And then this is Mieze, and Mieze was also delightful. We got her from a couple who was moving back to Latvia, and they had called her Mieze. So Mieze is kind of like Pussycat in German, but they had called her the Latvian version of that, which was Miece or something. And so the vet was like, why is this a cat called Mice or Miece? Anyway, it's a silly story, but that was Mieze, and she was also very adorable. And then over here, before we get to the books, we have this lovely piece of kitsch that is a little dusty because it's hard to keep that stuff clean, from East Germany. It's a lady flower cellar. I should try and sort of use some, maybe I will try and clean it with like a spray cleaning thing. Oh, but you have to be very careful because all these flowers have been intricately carved out of wood. And it did come with a dome that of course I don't have anymore. That would have been helpful to keep the dust off. And so yeah, that's my little kitsch thing that I got from a relative. So going to the books, here we go. So we have a biography of Emily Dickinson that was given to me as a birthday present many years ago, and which to my shame I have not read. I was in Amherst, or Northampton, Massachusetts, and yeah. I did read this one because I took a course at UMass Amherst on Keats, and I did love Keats a lot, and so I did remember reading at least chunks of this one, and it was good. And then we have Ulysses, which I also read, except I think I may not have read the ending, the yes part. It was good. I read it for a class. It was interesting, of course. Ulysses is fantastic. And then we have Infinite Jest, which I cannot get into, which I probably will cull, because I don't think I'm going to read it. As so many other copies of this book are on people's shelves that they haven't read it. Actually, this one I did actually start reading the books, this first story in this one, and it was very good. Oh, maybe it was a different, was it Cosmocolors? No, I think it was Flannery O'Connor who's coming up. And I heard something recently about her being, she sort of you can't read her anymore or whatever. But I am interested in this. Oh, okay, so this is a whole collection. Okay, I have another copy of The Member of the Wedding. I have to sort of stop for a bit because my neck is getting sore from showing you all the books, but we'll keep going, but it might get little, try abbreviate things. This is a wonderful book to dip into if you want to learn stuff. Jacques Barzun, kind of an overview of cultural life, as it says. And I've dipped into it, but that's about it. Oh, grad school days, grad school memories of reading Paradise Lost in Germany, actually. That was not even grad school, I guess, undergraduate, but it was sort of a grad level seminar that we read Paradise Lost in. And there were very few people in the class because no one wanted to read Paradise Lost except me. It was good. The professor was good. It was a professor and a sort of an assistant professor team teaching it. And they were both very good. Here's another book that I should read. It's a sort of retelling of the Australian story of the murders at Hanging Rock. And I think it's actually signed. Yes. Perhaps for a wedding, because I think the author knew my mother. So I also admit to not reading that. But I've always kind of wanted to, but it's sort of almost like non-fiction-y, so I don't know if it's my thing. A book that I'm probably also going to call, I'm not sure. I started listening to it and I didn't care for the audio, the other story. I don't know. We shall see. English copy of The Glass Bead Game, which of course I'm not going to read it in English. To be honest, I actually thought it was kind of boring in German. I mean, I'm not a big Hesse. Hesse is okay. Other books to do from grad school. This is, my first year at UMass. I read this in the Henry James class. I would like to reread this one. Love Moby Dick. But I didn't read this copy. I have a different copy of it somewhere. Gosh, this is getting hard to do with the stretching and it's physically quite difficult to film. Hamlet, of course I've read Hamlet. You know what? I don't think I've ever read Gulliver's Travels. So this is obviously a Bill book. I have read Candide, but not from this one. I don't even know. I think this must be a Bill book because I've not really studied Spenser. Did study Wordsworth. And there's another two James books. I'm kind of rushing because I'm getting sore. I never read My Struggle. This actually belongs to someone else. Hi Jack, if you're watching, this is your book. If you ever want it back, let me know. I will give it back to you. I listened to it and I did kind of like it, but I did read this one and it was okay. I would say it was a long time ago before I really did star rating, so I'd say maybe a 4. I liked this one. I don't know if I would say I loved it, but I liked it. Read the first one. I recently read the first story in here and I did kind of like it. Keats, and then at the end here we have a more newish book by Marilyn Robertson. I find her prose, her nonfiction, harder to take than her fiction. I'm going to stop right here because, yeah, I am, and I will see you soon. And please leave comments on any of these books. Any comments you have are always very welcome. Bye-bye. Lily. Out and about. Out and about. Oh, here he goes. Bye. He's allowed to do that. He's allowed to run around wherever he wants. He's our outdoor kitty. But Lily, this is all kind of new that we let her do this. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. She's going to run back in. You want to come in? See if she wants to come in. Open the door. Come on, Lily. Yeah. No. Very good. So this is going to be at the end of the first shelf tour vlog, which will be going up tomorrow. It's gonna be hard to keep track of where I am in time in terms of Vlogmas, because you're always, well, at least the way I'm doing it is I'm always like filming footage just casually during the day, and then you're gonna, but see, some of it I did some today that'll be in another one like slightly later on, and so, but this stuff I'm filming now I'm gonna put at the end of the one that I'm gonna put up tomorrow. I'm sorry to be so obsessive about chronology, but that's kind of an interesting experience for me to figure all this stuff out. And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to talk about today. So Thursday, December 3, was a work day. I basically graded all day, and it was really, really unfun. I was grading videos of people speaking German, and yeah, I honor their attempts, and I know it's hard, but yeah, but it's over, I guess, in a way. Most of the grading of actually all of the grading, except for calculating and stuff like that, is done, which is astoundingly early for me, but I'm glad because I'm ready for it to be over. And so yeah, I did not get any reading done today, except in the morning a tiny bit. I mean, I've been waking up very, very early, frighteningly early. Yes, I've been awake since about 3 a.m. I don't know. And then, so of course it's 8 now, and I'm ready to just call it a night, at least get ready for bed. I don't know what's going on with the getting up early, but that's the problem. Once you wake up early, then you go to bed early, and then you keep waking up early, because I don't really need 8 hours. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, in a way, it's good. You know, you get to read more if you're up early. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today. And you'll have seen some snippets from today interspersed with the shelf tour. And hope, yeah, I think I'm just going to end it right now. It's always hard to finish. Like, what do you say at the end? And talk to you very soon. Bye-bye. You want to say goodnight? You want to say goodnight, Lily? Good night? Yeah, good night. You silly girl. You silly girl. Silly. Say goodnight. Yeah. Good night, guys.